Hello everybody, welcome to the show. Bass and Bonsai out on the water, putting a plan together. And you know me, I love it when a plan comes together. So buckle up and hang on, see what this one weighed and what we caught it on. It's gonna be a good one. Hello everybody, welcome to the show. Bass and Bonsai out on the water. What we're doing now, if you just watched the other video and I rambled on about all kinds of stuff, so basically what we did, we come to the conclusion again that this bait right here is the best thing to be thrown out here today for a chance for big bass or just multiple bass. That's tough bite. What did I just run over? Where am I even at on the water? Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna back up and try this. So what we're doing today, the video I just finished, I spent the whole time over in here trying out a few different baits. What we're gonna do now is I'm taking this bait and the only other bait that I really managed to have any luck with, a 16th ounce shaky head. Got it on my new put together combo to try out, but it was working. It actually caught more than my original bait, but this one did catch a bigger bass. So we're gonna now just take off and fish just until I get either too hot to fish or worn out or whatever, and see how well we can do with that knowledge that we found out. Okay? And then if you see me a little further in the video, just abandon all hopes and go to other stuff. And I may still occasionally throw Dr. Frankenstein or something here and there, but we're mainly focusing on these two baits, and we may use other baits as backup baits if we just see a spot that we feel these should have got a hit and they didn't. So anyway, buckle up, hang on, because the sun's out and the guns are out. Let's go. That was awesome. What an intro. Couldn't have done better if I'd done it myself. Wait, I did do it myself. Now, kind of using these together as I'm throwing this one in even shallower than I will the other one, because this is 16th, that's an 8. There we go. Oh man, he's a whopper. Woo, doggy. I started saying I need to tighten this drag up just 3 clicks, because it's close. I mean, I don't want to go too crazy. I'm going to throw him still shallow, but I'm going to work him a little bit quicker out of the shallows. And there we go. Now, if you see that, I threw that other bait a handful of times right in there, nothing. So this may be the one. What I may need to do is just go ahead, even though it didn't really seem to work on the other. I had it on the 661 in a 16th ounce, but I may need to put that on my other rod and just try it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Beautiful bass. So we're on the board with both. Sort of on the board with both. The other one just pushed that off. We're on it, boys and girls. I don't know if you could come up with a better setup than for an 1/8 ounce anything really than this little combo I got going. BFS XG with this 802C. It just feels very good. It's a touch tip heavy, but it's a lightweight setup. This rod is very light. There we go. I say tip heavy, most of you think it was perfect, but unless it's perfectly balanced, I call them tip heavy. Awesome bass. Got a little bite going on right over here now. That bass ran this bait all the way up through the everything. Wow. Only with an Elaztech can you get that, have that happen. That worm would have been thrown off into infinity. But with the Elaztech, it's perfect. Like you can't even hardly tell. But actually that little dump right at the end, and I catch a fish, is what you don't really want to do with this Elaztech stuff on the worms. But it's working. And I'm guessing this rod and reel works for this. So if you guys are, I haven't had any issues with it thinking about breaking. Like, it's a stout rod and works. But I think it's a touch, what I call, I wish it had just a touch softer tip, right at the tip, to throw these lighter baits. It'll throw it, and it's only 6'5" though, so it's kind of limited. I bet you I could put that medium action Tatula. Put this reel on that Tatula and probably get either the same or longer distances than I do with this little kite. The cool thing about this, the cool thing about it is like totally balanced. Like that feels light. It's an ounce heavier than the NRX, or the NRX. I got it on the NRX, the BFS XG. But the BFXG on that NRX 6'8", this on a 6'5", this feels way better. And it's only $120–$125 rod, plenty capable of doing a lot of different things. Go. It might be a little bit bigger. It took a little while, but patience paid off. It's not huge, but that may be a big one of the day. On the bait that has always been working. Alright, that drag just barely started to go, so it's set about right. And there we are. What we're going to do now, this is working. This combo's working. I want to get the 30 out and get it some action. So give this one a kiss. So I want to take the 30, put it on, I could switch the bait right to the 803, it would handle it no problem, but I like that 802. That rod feels perfect, the reel feels perfect actually. So as I take a picture of this fish, about halfway out is a realistic size thing, if you guys are wondering. So yeah, he's a jumper. Did you guys see what I've done here? I'm gonna have to let the wind blow me into wherever, because look at what I did. I was switching out reels. You see all that line? Wonder I didn't get the rod or the reel lost. I turned it up. There we go. Throwing into the wind. Almost always. You need to, there we go. That's a nicer one. Got the drag going just a little, mainly when I reel. You guys hear it. See if you can make a run. He ain't big enough. Make a run. No. Nice chunk though. Hit that drag right off the bat. Had to dial it in for this bait. Nice largemouth bass. I can definitely tell that I had way more ease of casting with the BFS XG. This reel here, I should probably check it where the internals are set. Probably shouldn't do it with the reel cast out. Oh, I have all four of these. All four are on. I should maybe play with that and try to put just two on and then set that thing. I'm not going to do it right now though. But that, it may be too many of those just dragging overall. I may need two dragging and then turn that thing in closer. There we go. But we ain't going to do it right now. We're going to catch a fish. That may be bigger coming right at me. See if he turns and runs against this drag. I'm backing the boat up. Hear that drag? It's a good bass. There we go. Let's hear that. That's why I like a clicking drag. I know exactly what's going on. That drag's set about right. I shouldn't. Oh, that's a nice one. I shouldn't lose this bass. Oh, he's hooked good. Don't break the line. Yeah, he ain't coming off. Now that drag, I like to let him fight. These guys want to get him up to the boat and get a picture of it. I like that fight, that force, the feel. That's some power there. Now, yeah, the 802 isn't a super stout rod, but it gets backbone pretty quick. Oh, he's going under the boat. That could be a problem. Get over here. Get over here, you big hog. Look at this bass. Look at this. I love it. When a plane comes together, you're going to jump right there pretty for the camera. Look at you. Jump and get yourself off. Oh! Wait a minute. That VMC hook has got you. Oh, it actually started to come out. Look at that. It was hooked perfect. That last little shake, he actually had that thing loose. You guys see that? I could have swore there's no way that fish could have shipped that hook out. I gave him a little bit of leeway and he was going to do it. Yes, boys and girls, I love it when a plan comes together. Bass and Bonsai, putting it to them. Switched out. Same rod, different reel. Hear that? That is a drag clicker I made and put in there using old Daiwa parts. Check out that video if you haven't seen it yet. Awesome, awesome. That's how you do it. Okay, zeroed out. Let's get a weight. 3 pound. Actually, I would have called this one. What did you guys call it? I would have called it 4, but I would have guessed it only was going to go 3.5. So it's close to what I thought. Not quite 4, but I guarantee you, if I'm out fishing and I catch that, I call that a 4-pounder any day. So one last look. The wind's blowing us over here. I talked about that too. I'm out of the way from where I was catching them at. Should be able to go right back there if there's any more and catch another one. But we're gonna let old girl go. We're gonna see if she's gonna jump before we get blown into the bank. Come on, girl. Yeah? No? Yeah? Huh? Come on. She says, nope, Hicklin. Girl wants to right beside the boat. Watching that curve in the line. A little loop created by the wind. Got one right beside the boat. There we go. He was trying to eat it. I had such a loop, it took me just a second to realize he was there. Whoa, will you stop? That sucker jumped twice in my hand and was down deeper. Popped it out into his mouth, and then the next time he had it, he totally unhooked that hook himself. I'm not really looking for a bunch of fish. I'm looking for a bite, but I'm looking for a bigger bite. You know, this worm seems to be getting a bigger bite. There's a fish coming up. Oh boy, get over here. He is not big. He got mud coming out of his shooter. I can smell it. It smells just like mud. He's been out here eating off the bottom. Being a dirty boy. Stop it. Dude, you guys smell that? You stink. But that's a good smell. You know what? I don't know if I should kiss one for luck or not. I've had pretty good luck. I'm not going to. We're just going to see if this guy will jump. He's feisty. Come on. We need a jumper. We need a jumper. Nope. Okay. If you saw that, we were way out here. We're nowhere near the bank on that fish. This NRX rod is awesome for this little setup like that here. I think I actually like the BFS XG better, especially throwing into the wind like we've been doing, than the 30. 30 gets the job done. I can tell that the BFS XG is even easier. There's a hit. Oh yeah. So you guys can, that's a good shot there. You can tell how far away from the bank we are. Out here where this cutout kind of comes up like I talked about. I think it's just humps up out here. And generally something I usually throw a rattle trap across, and if I get a hit, I do. I keep throwing a rattle trap. If I don't, I just move on. All right, we're gonna do it just to get some action on this setup. switch the bait over to this rod and reel combo. The wind keeps blowing us out this way. We were over there thrown into this area, so we're going to just try it from this angle. And I'm in still. This is only 8. We're a long ways away from the bank. We're only in 8 foot of water, and I think it's somewhere right in here is the channel where it comes out and gets deeper. So there's a hit. There we go. What do I have? I don't even know what I got. What in the world? I have a stick? I think I got a fish with a bunch of grass. I'm not sure. Or it don't even know it's hooked yet. Oh, it's coming at me. Oh boy. This. What do I have? Oh my God, this is a monster. Oh! You guys aren't going to believe this. Do you see it yet? I just knew I had a monster, and I do. Look at that freaking turtle. Jesus. Turtle, get off of that. This is the one you guys seen, the thing where the guy's missing the finger messing with the turtle. I felt something move, but it felt like I was just pulling dead weight, and then it felt something move. I'm like, what do I have? That is a huge turtle. Is there a way to weigh those things? Give me my jig back. Give me over here. Watch this. Oh boy. Oh my God. Turtle. You ever heard of turtle soup? I need that. I only have like 2 of those left. Got it. Woo. Check your pants. Whatever you do, when you tangle with something like that, check everything, boys and girls. Check everything. Man, I just knew. You guys ever had that happen? I knew I had a huge bass, like bass of the day, week, month, year, as a freaking turtle. Once it got that dead feel, I was like, while we're on the subject, and that's the reason why I like these. Now this one's been out of whack. Here's what it should look like. So we're going to try to straighten it back. But that's basically just a big EWG style, just like this, see? And I'm not sure if that, it's almost identical to that one. I want to say that's a 2, I don't know, 3. I'm not sure the exact size. Don't quote me on it. That's why I like these. You can rig them up just like you would your traditional, oh, what you call it? What do you call it? Yeah, but what do you call it? Texas rig. So we have 2. There's the 8, and I've had this in another video. Same hook. They just got it, you know, the eyes up here, long ways. I like that. The little 16th is almost looks like a round ball. They kind of start looking like a football as they get a little bit bigger. But the finesse rugby jig is the ones I like from VMC. I'm actually down to very few of these. I got a ton of other ones in the different brands I like. VMC makes like a half moon one. Those are not bad. I like these better now, but the other ones aren't bad. And actually Bagley makes a 16th ounce one that's pretty good, I like. So that's the last good one I have. Noah has one, and then I have this beat up looking one. So normally I would probably just switch it out. If you can see that it's definitely tweaked. But I should be able to, I think it's tweaked right here and here. So if you bend that kind of back down, I may even need to use my, oh boy, did the turtle eat those? Where'd they go? And we just want to bend that down like that, I think. See that? You get this going straight. So we're back there. All right, we're back. Now, which one did we do? Okay. That's funny. This one feels like it's got a little more spring to it than the one I just bent. But we're gonna go with that. Hook is still sharp, and we're good to go. I've lost a lot of time because I didn't just, you know, take that off and switch out a new one. But sometimes if that's the only one you got, and that's all you want to do, even if you didn't have one to go off and look at, is to get that lined up. You want that to be even. I don't like it to be down at all. In a sense, it would hold on to the fish better if you did get him hooked, but perfectly flat or even just a hair up will tend to get that hook in them quicker. And really throwing it's all about that, which I've noticed it. I don't know if you guys comment below. I've noticed it seems like more and more these aren't as, the barbs aren't as big as I remember a lot of older style hooks being. I remember them suckers, you know, you could definitely see them sticking out and you're like, wow, I don't want to get hooked with that, because you could imagine it, you know, having to yank it back out of your skin. So that could just be me. Let's catch an actual fish. Blowing right at me. Definitely no issue casting that reel with that 1/8 ounce bait with a, or 1/8 ounce jig head, shaky head jig with the, there's another freaking turtle. Now that is a fish. Is that the turtle again? It's coming right at me. Just like that. I told you this. That's a nice little chunk. Nice little chunk. Man, that turtles and fish are all getting fired up now. I'm over there talking and redoing stuff. And the bite is on. Bite is on. That reminds me of a song. The heat is on. You guys ever heard that song? I know I'm old. The heat is on. Come on. I need a big bass. In the south. No turtle. And no short men. I need a big old girl. It ain't over until that fat lady puts my worm in her mouth. It is starting to get hot. It's not even 11 a.m. yet, but I think I'm gonna have to cut this video short. Ooh, is that a hit? There's a hit. There's a hit and a fish. It's coming at me. Got a little bit bigger. I thought it was a real little bean, just a little one. So I'm gonna put an end to this video just in case. If I catch more, I'm not totally done, but it's starting to get hot. And we've done what we came to do. Caught a big one, caught several. We got on a bite with this guy out here. So as I leave, comment below anything. I'm gonna go ahead and work with this rod and reel, this setup. I'm not changing anything else. I'm gonna fish this just a little longer. I'm gonna go up, fish that one, and I'm gonna load up and get out of here. So if I catch anything from here on out, I'll put on the end of this video. So anyway, get out of here, guys. Go bass bonsai for yourself, and thanks for watching. Okay, get out of here. This spot I think is about dried up. We are catching them right here. Nothing to brag about, but we could be weeding through the little ones. So a lot of times I like to fish it until I get all, you know, anything and everything, in case there's a big one down there. Like, oh, nope, oh, nope, oh, oh, and then, oh, my turn, wham. And I have enough confidence that I'm letting it set long enough because a freaking turtle grabbed it. If I'm fishing that bait slow enough that a turtle grabbed it, I'm fishing it slow enough. So just getting it down there, jiggling it on the bottom. Like I said, I think it's due to the wind and the fact that it's kind of humped up out here is what's got them holding the fish out here. I'm running with it. That is a bigger bass. Every time I put it into a video, don't come off. That's a nice one. You guys hear that drag? He's gonna run too. Oh, don't come off. That is a monster. I knew it. Just what I thought. When you set in a spot long enough and keep catching them little dudes, look at that guy. Oh, that's a nice one. Don't come off. Look at that bass. That is a 3.5. That's a 4. That's another one I would call 4. I'm gonna try to grab him before that bait goes anywhere. Oh, he's a good roof of the mouth. Woo! What a way to end the show. Oh yeah, look at it. Just get off my head. Look at it just sitting in there looking all pretty. That, my friends, an 1/8 ounce sealed the deal. And yes, that is the jig that we bent back into shape. Oh my goodness, it has got him hooked all kinds of weird. Oh, that hurt my thumb. Ow. There we go. Let's get a shot of this. You guys are going to want to see a shot of this. Our awesome new combo we're using, that new reel. What do you guys think? Huh? Very nice. I think so. Very nice. All right, boys and girls, there we go. Last look, Bass and Bonsai putting it to him out here today on the worm. Let's see if this one's going to jump. I believe we got a jumper. Oh, wait. Do you guys want to weigh it? Oh, my God. Let's weigh it. All right, let's weigh it right here. I might start doing it like this. All right, we're zeroed out because I don't really care if I lose the scale or not. 3 pounds, 5 ounces. You guys see that? 3 pounds, 5 ounces, meaning that bass is a little bit smaller than that one we caught, which is about 4, but very close. That's what I was thinking. But anyway, we're going to see if it's going to jump. That girl is not going to jump at all. Whoa! Take that back. Plain so dead. Get out of here. That was awesome. That reel, I almost had the drag too tight, but it's set just about right. I tightened it up from when it was on that smaller, lighter rod. I'm going to leave it right there. I think it's about perfect for 10 pound